Hello and welcome to Makula. Today we're going to look at how you can bring previous service history for assets that you're bringing into the system into Makula so that at any time you have an overview of the entire asset's history, whether it was recorded inside or outside of Makula. To import previous work orders into the system, go to Settings, under Work Management, go to Import Data and select Work Orders. Here, just follow the guidelines and make sure your Excel or CSV file is structured in this format. Your work order IDs need to be unique. You don't necessarily need to have one, but the system will generate one if you do not have a work order ID. The work order type name is required, and this is something that should already exist in your Makula account so that it can be mapped to that type. The asset ID is a required field, of course, so that the service history that's being imported knows what asset it needs to go into. The company ID, again, is a required field. Work order description is optional and you can choose to leave this blank, but if you have something in the form of text, that will be brought in during this upload. The work order created date is a required field, and this created and a close date for work orders cannot be in the future. Also, one thing to consider when bringing previous service history into Makula is that it is previous service history. So every time you bulk import work orders, they come in with a closed status and they have a created and a closed at date. If you don't have a closed at date, then Makula will use the date of the import and assign that or set that as the closing date of the work order. And of course, because of that, the work order closing date is an optional field. If you don't have that in your CSV, then Makula again will just use the date that you're doing this import. Once you're ready, click Next and select the file that you want to import. Once you've selected the file, just confirm the selection for your column headers and click Continue. Now, of course, you must match the column headers in your Excel or CSV to Makula fields. Service ticket number is, we will change this to work order ID. Your warranty claim is a custom field. This, for instance, we will ignore. Project overview name is the work order title. The customer PO number has mapped on to the PO number. The service engineer assigned is not actually the work order ID, but is actually maps to nothing here, so we'll ignore this. And once we're done making sure that everything has mapped correctly to Makula fields, you just click import and watch the magic happen. That's all for how you bring in previous service history per asset into the system. If there's any other information that you're looking for, feel free to watch our other videos. Thank you.